teeth, but it doesn't bite.
And you could hit start.
Oh, yeah, we gotta start. All right, well, welcome back to another edition of Where's Kyle? And today we're right on main campus here in the physical therapy assistant classroom. And I have with me the two instructors for the program, Jackie and Stacy. So welcome, and thanks for letting me into your classroom.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for coming. Glad
Yeah,
you're here.
I'm excited to learn a little bit more about the program and do a little demonstration.
Awesome.
Yeah, so let's start with you, Stacy. So you're a program instructor here. Can you talk a little bit more about your role within this program?
I am the program director and also an instructor here. So I oversee the program and just make sure that we maintain all the accreditation guidelines that we have to follow. And then I also teach half the classes here.
That's great. And how long have you been with the college in this program?
I've been here for 10 years, a little over 10 years.
Great. And so you have a background as physical therapy?
Yes, so I have my master's in physical therapy, and I do some practice on the side along with teaching here.
Well, that's great. So they're learning right from the expert, huh?
I suppose you could say that.
And we also have Jackie. So Jackie, can you talk a little bit about your background?
Yes, I am a physical therapist assistant, and I've also been working for over 20 years. Started out in Arkansas is where I got my training.
Wow.
On the campus I teach quite a large variety of classes, and I'm also the clinical ACCE, Academic Coordinator of Clinical Education, so I assign clinicals for students to go out on and monitor other places.
That's great. So that's cool. You get to kind of go through those same experiences as a physical therapy assistant as you will with these students who are going through the program.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. And so could you talk a little bit more about the program in detail? So Stacy, could you touch on the progression? You know, students, how long is the program? What did they learn?
Sure. All right. So we are a 5-semester program. So the first semester really is taking prerequisites to get us ready to take physical therapist assistant core courses. And then the first 2 semesters that you're in the program are really, you learn all the skills that you will need to be a physical therapist assistant at an entry level. And then the last year you learn about all the pathologies. So you apply all the skills you learned the first year to the pathologies. Along with that, in between the first 2 years, we have one clinical that's 2 to 3 weeks. And then we also have 2 more clinicals that are at the end of the year, of the second year, in 2 different clinical sites.
That's great. So not only do they get the classroom experience, but they get that experience out in the field before they're going to go work.
Yes, yes.
Great. And Jackie, could you talk a little bit about, what kind of students come into this program? Who seems to be interested in something like this?
We get a lot of students that are really interested in healthcare and working with people. We've had people that have already got bachelor's degrees in other areas that just really feel they need a change of life, and then we have some students that have just come out of high school that are ready to start, so
that's
it's
great.
kind of the gamut.
Yeah, and I walk by the classroom every once in a while on tours, and it seems like every single time I pass by, no one's just sitting around. They're moving, they're up, they're working with partners. Why is that?
Well, we are a hands-on program, so we have to practice everything hands-on and working with a partner, and we have to, we do peer checks, so they work with each other, and then we actually check them off with a skills check. So we make sure that they know each of the skills that they need to do before they go out to clinicals.
That's great. Now, could you talk a little bit about, once they graduate, then what happens? Do they work? Do they go on for more education?
Okay, so once they graduate, they have to take the boards exam. And then once they receive their license, most of them will go out and get a job. And if they stay around this area, most of our students do get employment. It usually starts part-time and then sometimes moves to full-time, or they may change jobs and find something full-time someplace else. We do have a couple students who have gone on and have got their doctorate in physical therapy, so there is that opportunity also.
That's great. And so could you talk a little bit about what I get to do today? Because I'm excited I get to experience some of what your students get to experience in the classroom.
All right, well today Kyle is going to get me out of bed. I'm going to have a total knee replacement. He's going to have to get me out of bed and sitting on the edge of the bed and get me to take a few steps. And then he's going to fit Jackie for a walk, some crutches, and she's going to have to learn how to go up and down the steps.
Okay.
And then we're going to do an ultrasound to my elbow, And then at the end, I want you to have to work a little harder. So
Yeah.
we're going to make you do some core strengthening using one of our large therapy balls.
Wow. Well, that sounds good. I could definitely, with COVID, use some core strengthening.
We all could.
So, well, that's great. Let's get to it.
All
Well,
right.
hi, Stacy. How are you?
Oh, I'm all right. My knee really hurts.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, is it okay if I work with you today and try and get us up in the wheelchair?
Yeah, that would be good.
Sounds good. All right, well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to raise the bed. Not very high because I'm pretty short. And I pressed the right button, so that's good. All right, so on a level of 1 to 10, how would you say your knee pain is today?
Oh, it's like a 6.
Oh, a 6. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll be careful
Be
today.
careful with it, okay?
All right, no problem. Okay, so at this point, I forget what I have to do next. So I'm going to ask the expert.
You take the aspirates, all right, pull the covers off,
Okay, is it all right if I pull the covers up?
yeah, sure.
Okay.
And then you're gonna help her to sit up on the side of the bed.
Okay. All right. So we're going to help you get to the side of the bed here.
We're gonna put them
And
all the
so,
way down for feet. Don't
okay,
forget
perfect.
this
And
stuff.
so, which leg is the one that hurts
It's my
again?
left
All
one.
right, perfect. So I will support this, and we will get to the edge of the bed here.
Oh, be
All right.
careful.
Okay. All good?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, and now, so what do I do with this leg now?
So you can just kind of gently let it go down and then
Okay.
lower the bed back down so her feet can touch, because she doesn't want,
Oh
to
yeah,
be
okay.
unsafe.
Yep, we'll lower the bed here. Get that down for you. All right,
You can gently lower the leg and apply the gait belt.
there you go. Okay, all good so far?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right, so this is the belt we're gonna use here. It's got some teeth, but it doesn't bite, so don't you worry.
I'm glad.
All right, so let's see if I remember how to do this here. Do the
Yeah,
teeth
first.
first. Okay, so we're gonna put this around the back first.
Yep.
Okay,
Around it, yep.
right here, and like that.
Good job.
And there we go. All right, so I'm gonna, oh, okay,
First.
there we go. Gonna tighten this, hopefully not too tight, is that,
Want it
Going.
snug.
Okay.
Gotta be
Keep
snug.
going.
Keep going.
Keep going.
how's that?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
And then through the other side.
All right, there we go.
Okay?
Okay, so let's get this wheelchair ready for you here. All right, right there should
Those
be
wheels
good.
locked?
They are.
Okay, good. I don't want to fall.
No, I know, I don't, yeah, that would take a lot out of my paycheck if I let you get hurt here, so. All right, we're gonna grab the belt here, and
Okay.
as I bring you over, you're gonna wanna put your hands right on here,
Okay.
right? All right, here we go, up. In the chair.
Oh,
All right, how was that?
that was great. Thank you so much.
Perfect.
Nice job.
Thank you. All right, so it's my understanding that we're gonna look at an ultrasound, right?
Correct.
And being a father of 4, I've seen my fair share of ultrasounds, but I didn't realize that there were other types of ultrasounds.
Yes,
So,
there
yeah.
are other types. So what you're, for pregnancy, they actually do an imaging where they shoot, it's kind of like sonar with submarines where they can kind of shoot down and reflect back up and give you an image.
Okay.
This is a different type of ultrasound, so it's a less, that doesn't penetrate quite as deep.
Yep.
And so what happens is there's actually a crystal that's inside of this sound head, and the electricity causes that crystal to vibrate.
Okay.
And it gives off ultrasound waves. The waves will go into the skin. You always have to use a medium when you do ultrasound because it can't pass through air.
Okay.
And then you just move it very, very slowly, and those waves go into the tissues. They kind of heat those tissues up, causing vibration of the cells that are in there. And it adds, you can do it where it's going to increase heat. So if you have muscles that are tight, or to get blood flow to the area, that really helps. Or you could do it where it doesn't have heat if you do a pulsed. It would just get kind of complicated.
Great.
But anyway, there's a lot of different reasons why we would use ultrasound.
Okay.
So basically, when we're going to be doing this particular treatment, we would want to make sure that we are covering up the patient's clothing so that she has nothing that can get gel on her clothing, because
Okay.
she wouldn't be happy with us if we did that.
One.
And so this is the ultrasound gel. It's going to be a little bit cold. And so all I'm going to do is just kind of move around this area. And you can see that the gel has trouble staying there.
Yep.
But you're just going to have to kind of you always want to keep it so it's going perpendicular to the skin. You don't want to tilt it up or down because then the sound waves aren't penetrating where you want them to go. So this is something that physical therapists and physical therapist assistants do quite a lot of. And so you get pretty good at doing this. So you always want to keep the sound head moving so that you don't cause pain in the bones. If it starts vibrating the bone, it could cause a pain. So you just kind of keep it moving. The sound head is not very large. So again, you do maybe twice the size of the sound head. And you would do this until your treatment ended. Are
Okay.
you ready to try it?
Yeah. How's
All
it
right,
going,
Kyle.
Stacy?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Doing well. You know, knee problems, elbow problems. You might want to limit your tennis to once a week.
I'll try that.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna do an ultrasound today.
Okay.
Check out that elbow. First, I'm gonna put this towel up here and
Okay.
just make sure we don't get any on your nice sweater there.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, no
Appreciate that.
problem. No problem. All right. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to apply this gel here.
Okay.
It is a special medical moisturizer. So, just kidding, it's not. But this is going to help us with this ultrasound.
Okay.
So it's a little cold. Sorry about that. But I need to put enough on so that this ultrasound works here. There we go. All right, that should be good. All right, we're going to take our ultrasound machine here. Not
Okay.
sure what we call this again.
Ultrasound
The
head.
head.
Ultrasound head, all right, and we're just gonna kind of rub around and get a look at that area.
And you could hit start whenever
Oh,
you're ready.
yep, we gotta start.
You got to keep moving all the time.
Okay,
You don't want to vibrate my
no,
phone, do you?
no, I don't. That's not the goal today.
And some therapists say to do it very, very slowly, and others say to do it a little more rapidly. I kind of like to go right in the middle.
Okay,
So just make sure you're keeping that as much contact with the skin as you can so that you're not tilting
right.
your head either way.
All right, well, I think that just about finishes up here.
Stop and you're good to go.
Awesome.
So I'm gonna have you come over here and I'm gonna show you what, as a physical therapist assistant, what I would do.
Okay, so I am.
So your your right leg is
Right
not
leg.
moving.
Okay,
So come on over to the step.
okay,
Okay, then I'm gonna put my gait belt on you to make sure that you don't fall.
yep,
And again, you're gonna go through the teeth first, pull it up nice and snug. I'm gonna ask you to take this crutch
yep,
and bring it over here,
okay,
and you can put it on the outside. And can you hold on like that?
okay, yep,
Okay, so when you come down the stairs, I always wanna be in front of you, so in case you lose your balance, I can catch you.
okay, so right there,
Yep, crutch down, take a hop, lower yourself, yep. And then to go back up, so now I'll take this from you, I'll let you
Okay.
turn around.
all right,
I'm gonna switch arms there with your crutches. And I'll let you take this one here. And this time I'm gonna be behind you,
okay,
again, so that if you don't fall. So now you're going to have to use the crutch and this to
Okay.
lift yourself up to the step.
all right, here we go.
And then your crutch up. Yeah, very good. And then
Alright.
grab both crutches and you are good to go.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Thank you.
Okay, Kyle. So to end our treatment session, I thought because we all can work on a little core strengthening a little bit, we would do some rolling out of the ball. So we'll be in a plank position.
Okay.
And then I thought maybe we could either pike the ball up or we could just raise our arms up and down, depending on your level of flexibility and strength, okay?
Sounds good.
I'm going to show you how to get on the ball.
Okay.
And then I'll show you what I want you to do, okay? So, you roll on the ball like this. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to try to roll the ball out as far as you can. So I'm going to
Yep.
kind of walk myself out.
Okay.
Okay, and so here, in this position, I really got to use my belly muscles, my
Yep.
ab muscles to hold myself up. So if you can, I'd like to see you plank the ball,
Okay.
pike it up, like this. And then, if that's too easy, I'll make it harder. You can start at your hip level.
Okay.
And if you feel like you can move it out further, the harder it is for you to pike up the ball.
Sounds good. I'm gonna empty the pockets here.
Yeah, good idea.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Alright. So as long okay, we got. How hard is this floor here?
It's hard,
Pretty
but I'm here to
Alright.
kind of hold the ball.
Sounds
I
good.
promise.
All right. Here we go.
So don't go flying out like Superman.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you got to use these ab muscles.
Yep.
So what I want you to do is, can you roll the ball out even a little further? or-
Yep.
Okay. Good. Now I want you to try to roll the ball up so you pike up so your butt goes up in the air.
Okay. Like that.
Yep. And come back down. Good. Kyle, that seems really easy for you.
Okay.
So I want the ball out even a little further, like on your ankles.
Okay, like that.
And I'm here just to help you. There you go, good. All right, now you're kind of sagging here, so you got to really, there you go, good.
Yep.
Now, go ahead and pike up that ball. Good, and back down. Good.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right in the core.
Kyle, let's see if we can do 5.
Okay.
That's 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
now roll yourself back, nice
Okay.
and slow. All right, whew, you did
Woo!
it. Nice job.
Thank you.
Yeah, now we have abs of steel, right?
Yeah, that's tiring. I can't do many more of those.
That was a pretty high level
Okay.
exercise, but I thought, what the heck.
Right.
I want to make you work hard and sweat a little
Sounds
bit.
good. All right, well, I learned a lot today. I also
good.
worked up a sweat, and hopefully our video editor can take out the beads of sweat out and work his magic on the editing. But yeah, I mean, I learned a lot. I had a lot of fun too. So what are your reactions from today?
Oh, I love working with people, and I love trying to teach all the different aspects of physical therapy. We can work in a hospital setting, such as the inpatient setting that we did with people who have knee replacements and surgeries. We do transfer training. You got me out of bed, put me in a wheelchair, and then Jackie taught you how to go up and down steps with crutches. And then we did a ball exercise.
Yeah.
Oh, and also the ultrasound, so we got to use a modality. So
Right.
those are just a few of our fun tricks that we get to teach students. So that's exciting for us.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun, and you're moving around, and it almost doesn't seem like learning. I think that's a good thing. When
Yes, it is, because
Yeah.
it can be kind of rigorous at times.
Right. And Jackie, this is your daily life as a PTA, right?
Yep, and you get to work with people, so you
Uh-huh.
have to enjoy people, and you get to educate people and help them make their lives better by teaching them ways that they can, do things correctly and not injure themselves.
Right. Right.
I think the most exciting thing is just watching people improve.
Mm-hmm.
We want to get them back to their prior level of function to the best of our abilities, and that's just fun and exciting, and sometimes it's challenging.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be rewarding. You're taking a patient, at a time where, maybe they're having trouble or they're at a low, and you get to bring them up and help them improve. So I'm sure
Right.
that leads to a pretty rewarding career.
Right. The other thing is we get to work with a wide population of people,
Mm-hmm.
ages from babies all the way up to the elderly population.
Yeah.
So that's really exciting.
It
too.
never gets boring. So
Right.
if you get tired of one setting, you can usually find a job in another setting if you want to, just to
Yeah.
freshen it up a little.
Well, that's great. Again, I had so much fun today and learned a lot. Definitely would be interested in this career. Maybe I'll look at a career change in the near
Alright.
future. Well, we'll see. I don't know if I'll go that far, but if you are interested in physical therapy assistant at Southwest Tech, you can go right onto our website and apply at swtc.edu/apply. There are still spots for our fall 2021-2022 school year, so go ahead and apply now, and you can join these lovely ladies in their classroom. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time on Where's Kyle?